And then another question I would have is, what is your least favorite Eminem song overall? What Eminem song do you hate the most, or what is your least favorite Eminem song? For me, I'm gonna choose Drop the Bomb on Him from Relapse Refill. I really hate Drop the Bomb on Him. Like, to me, that's like my least favorite Eminem song. I do not like Drop the Bomb on Him. I like the Relapse and Refill album, but I don't like Drop the Bomb on Him because I hate the production. I hate the way Eminem raps on there, where he's like, boy this, boy that, and boy that. He just says it every fucking line. I hate his accent on there. It's just, Drop the Bomb on Him it's just a horrendous song, and the production is crap. I hate that song. He should have took that off and put Oh No, or even Things Get Worse on there with B.O.B. So yeah, my least favorite Eminem song would definitely have to be, it would definitely have to be Drop the Bomb on Him, because I hate that song. Can't stand it. And then, so maybe some other Eminem songs I could throw in the hat that are least favorite. I would say, I'm trying to think of some other Eminem songs I hate. To be honest, man, I'm not really a big fan of Mockingbird. Mockingbird's definitely one of my least favorite Eminem songs. I like the approach, I like the production, but my issue with Mockingbird by Eminem is the way he raps on it. He just sounds like he's talking and kind of bored more than rapping. It just doesn't work. When I'm Gone, I can't really get into that one. I like the production and the hook, but I don't know, I can't really get into that song. Some other least favorite Eminem songs. Almost Famous. Almost Famous. That is one of his worst songs. That is one of my least favorite Eminem songs right there, is Almost Famous from Recovery. I hate that fucking song. God, I hate that song. The production is so horrendous. The singing on the chorus is fucking terrible. The whole that Eminem does in the bridge is awful. I hate that song. It just has such a horrendous sound and horrendous beat to it. It's terrible. Some other choices for me, like some other least favorite songs I can think of for Eminem, like some other ones. Yellow Brick Road off Encore. I hate that song by Eminem. That's definitely one of his worst songs. I hate Yellow Brick Road. It doesn't even feel like an Eminem song. The production is just, I don't know, that song didn't work for me. I didn't like the beat or the chorus. It just felt kind of bland. I don't care for Big Weenie because it's a half-ass track and he wastes a good Dr. Dre beat. Some other Eminem songs I don't care for. I'm trying to think of some Recovery stuff. You're Never Over. I feel like that wasn't really good for a Proof tribute. I mean, I don't really like Eminem singing on it. I mean, you could pick stuff from his later albums too, like with Revival. I hate Untouchable. That song is so ugly. Like, the way he raps on it, the Cheech and Chong sample, it's just like, oh my god. And then Heat is just awful. It sounds like Harley Davidson redneck rap. Oh my god, it's terrible. And then I would say Bad Influence, because of the beat.
I can definitely tell you what my most hated Eminem songs are, and this is kind of, when you said that your least favorite Eminem song is Drop the Bomb on Him, I can see how the accent on that song would get annoying, and his lyrics are kind of obnoxious on the song, and he's kind of being obnoxious on there, but I can find some worse Eminem songs than that, one of which is Walk on Water from Revival. Horrid. That was just an overall horrid song. I was just thoroughly, almost entirely, I couldn't believe that Eminem dropped that song. I mean, really, it was a waste of a Beyonce hook. They didn't match. They didn't have any chemistry on the song. Eminem just did a terrible... I mean, typically when Eminem is kind of bruised and is kind of self-loathing and that sort of stuff, he does a lot better a job. I mean, he's had other songs in the past, but that one just really felt kind of like a pity party, and it was just an overall crap song. There was just nothing good about it. Probably one of his worst songs ever. I think it stands to reason. It's just a horrid rap song in general. And then another one that I really hated. This one's kind of a Bad Meets Evil song. Hang on a second, that's my phone ringing. Alright, so another of my most hated Eminem songs. This is a Bad Meets Evil song, but it's All I Think About off of the Southpaw soundtrack. So instantly I hate it. Took me like less than 2 seconds to hate that song just because of how horrible the production was. I mean, it just felt like it didn't make sense. I don't know why Eminem or Royce the 5'9" would want to rap on that song. It just, everything about that song was awful. It was like a pill to listen to. It was just a complete chore, obnoxious. I didn't care how good they could rap on that song. The production was so terrible. It just was kind of vomit. It was vomit inducing. I agree with you about that Yellow Brick Road song. That felt like a real pointless song. I mean, the production on there was pretty bad, and I think Eminem was just trying to tell a story of like his upbringing and stuff. But that's really one of the more least interesting type Eminem songs, especially a personal Eminem song that there was. I mean, I feel like he was trying to kind of be comical with it, but it really felt like Chronicles of Narnia type stuff, something like that, some storybook Eminem adventure, something that you would read like a kid or something. It was just really stupid.
Yeah, those are some interesting choices for Eminem songs you don't care for. And I have to agree with you. Like, Walk on Water was definitely a really lame song, especially since it like cock teased an interesting song that never came. Because at the end of the song, you hear him say, "Bitch, I wrote Stand," with like some kind of beat change up. And I thought that was going to lead into like some dope song, but it never went anywhere. But yeah, I agree. I don't like Walk on Water. Waste of a Beyonce hook, like you said. And it's just boring because it's just like Eminem talking pretty much over this like piano beat. It's Eminem doing that blue collar pop radio sound, but just not in a good way, you know? It's strange because he was able to do it good in Recovery, but it's like with Revival, especially Walk on Water, he just couldn't really do it. So yeah, Walk on Water is pretty horrid. Get Beyonce and Eminem together, good singer, good rapper, and it's a waste of time. So yeah, I agree, that's a really horrid song. And also just a bad single as well for Revival. Didn't care for that track. It's just not an enjoyable song. Especially like the topic, like you said. And yeah, that's another good choice. The All I Think About. Yeah, that's a pretty terrible song as well by Bad Meets Evil. The production of that song is awful. It's terrible, man. It really is bad. It has a really bad beat. It's just, it's really awful, It's just, ugh, it really is pretty crappy. Sounds like it sounds like they tried to sample a Mario game or something. I don't know. It's really bad. So I agree with that. It's an awful track.